number one most magical time of the year. Look at us now, walking around in the snow. We do it in a very Christmas way. Soon there will be sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's the number one most magical, the number one most magical time of the year.
Next up on Janet Murray TV, it's Janet Murray's online Christmas market. But first, it's time for something a little bit different.
We're going to Janet's Christmas market.
We're gonna have a beautiful, wonderful time.
We're going to Janet's Christmas market.
We're gonna have a beautiful, wonderful time.
We're going to Janet's Christmas market.
We're gonna have a beautiful, wonderful time.
We're going to Janet's Christmas market.
We're gonna have a beautiful, wonderful time.
Hello and welcome to the 2020 online Christmas market. I hope you enjoyed mine and Ian's rather unusual intro to the market. We're so excited about this, and particularly in a year like 2020, it has been a challenging year for lots of small business owners. I can't tell you some of the stories that I've heard over the last year, and that's one of the reasons that I'm just so excited to be holding this online market and introducing you to lots of amazing small business owners who are going to be able to help you to do your Christmas shopping. So we've got a lot of fun coming up for you. We've got 5 sellers today, and before we do so, I'm going to share with you a couple of things before we get stuck. And what would be really great actually is if you could let me know in the comments. Do say hello in the comments, let us know where you're coming from or where you are in the world, and let us know if there is any particular type of gift that you're looking out for this Christmas. They're all independent business owners who've got unique gifts. If you want to give something that nobody else is giving, then loads and loads of really great ideas for you across the week. So we've got 5 sellers each day. We've got 25 across the week. We've got a whole range of different products and services. We've got clothes, we've got beauty products, we've got food. We have got so much great stuff for you across the week. And if you're not in our messenger bot, our clever messenger bot, then all you need to do is to type something below this broadcast, and you'll be taken into our clever messenger bot, who will give you, or say who, or it will give you reminders about what's coming up during the week if you're not in there already. So if you want reminders, if as I'm talking to the sellers throughout the market, if you want to get their discount codes, if you want to find out more about them and their products, then all you need to do is to type something below. But reminder is good, because reminder will take you straight into our clever messenger bot and it will tell you all about it. So I'm just having a quick look. So we've got Finn from Essex, she's up tomorrow. We've got Martin from Toronto, who says that our intro is enlightening. I'm not sure if that is a compliment or not. Let's see. Paul enjoyed the opening. We worked hard on that. There was some serious musicianship that went into that for that opening. So get yourself in the bot if you're not already, and make sure that you're getting reminders about the sellers, about what's coming up across the week, what's happening today, and our clever bot will give you all of the info that you need. So before we get stuck in, I'll bring on our first seller. Just something about something I'm going to be selling at the market. So as you may know, I sell this social media diary and planner, the 2021 social media diary and planner. So for the market, we've extended our diary discount for this week. So it's 10% off our gorgeous diary bundles. And also there's 10% is with Love Your Diary, and I'm hoping that Ian, our event producer, will pop the code up on the screen in just a second. You can grab one of these. I'm also going to be doing some giveaways, some exciting giveaways across the week. It's going to be lots of fun, lots of entertainment. But if you want to grab one of these, the code is Love Your Diary, 10% off the diary. Also, any related products. We've got these fab gift bundles, and we'll show those to you again later. So I think it's time to bring on our first seller. And just to say, actually, before I bring on the sellers, some of them, it's the first time that they've sold online. I've told them that I'm going to look after them, I'm going to keep them safe, and it's going to be like a sort of upmarket QVC, if you can imagine. So but for some of them, it is their first time presenting online or selling online. So I hope that you'll be really supportive, and you'll keep them going through the comments, and do obviously ask any questions. But if you want to buy any of their stuff, they're all offering discounts and offers this week. Then if you head into our messenger bot, type anything and the messenger bot will look after you. Or you can type reminder into the chat. So I think it's time to bring on our first seller. So we've got Kaz from Gem Lettuce Jewellery, and Kaz is going to be talking about her jewellery. So welcome, Kaz. Let's hear from Kaz and find out. Hi, Kaz, how are you doing? I need to make sure I sit up a little bit, don't I? Now you're here. So Kaz, do you want to start by telling us a little bit about what you do and tell us about your jewellery range?
Hi Janet. So yes, I make unique statement jewellery full of colour, sparkle and flowers. It's just super fun if you're looking for something a little bit different, a bit unique, to give yourself a bit of Christmas joy this year maybe, or a special gift for somebody. Then yeah, I've got five different things I was going to show everyone today.
And can you tell us a little bit about how you make them, and how they're inspired? Because I think I'm right in saying that you lived in Australia for quite a few years, and they're inspired by your time there. And can you talk about some of the materials that you use as well?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm really obsessed with blues, I think, because I'm always thinking about the ocean. So it starts as liquid in a big bottle like this. I've got loads of different coloured pigments and flowers and things that I embed inside. I make a mould, and then literally like this, pop the piece out of the mould once it's set, and then it's a lot of sanding and polishing. So it's really messy, but really fun.
Fab, okay, and you've got 5 pieces that you want to show us in particular today. Yeah. Can you show us the 5 key pieces and tell us a bit about your offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing I'd love to show everyone is these hair clips. They're 6.5 centimeters long. They are just super fun. I'm wearing 2 today. My daughter's wearing her snowflake one to school today, and I'm wearing one too because I'm greedy. I've got loads of animal print ones, unicorn ones. They're £8. They're just a really super fun kind of add-on gift or a stocking filler.
Lots of people saying here that their children would love them, but they're for adults too as well, because you wear them,
absolutely.
Don't you?
Yeah, you can sweep them across your fringe, stick your hair up in a pony and wear them at the back. They're just really fun and great for Zoom sessions.
Okay, so yeah, what else have you got to show us?
So I've got 2 necklaces here. The first one is this Thunderbolt style. Don't know if we've got any Harry Potter fans. So that's 3 of the colours. And here's 3 sparkly ones. These are £23.99, free postage to the UK. So if I was going out this New Year's Eve, I think that's what I'll be wearing. The next necklace I'm going to show you is the same price, and it's cast from natural crystals. So I've got that in pink and blue. I don't know if you can see that.
Fab.
Okay.
If you bring it just slightly to the middle, that's it. Great.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah, in the middle. Brilliant. Fab.
Yeah, they've got dried flowers in. They're super sparkly. They're really wearable, so they just make a nice, easy gift for your mum, your sister, your friend, anyone really.
Fab.
And then next up, I've got 2 different styled rings to show you. The first is a real statement one. So it's super chunky, comes in a gift box like this.
Can you take that one out the gift box and show us?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a few here.
You've got one on, haven't you?
Yeah. So they come in 6 different sizes, super tiny. If you're not sure of your ring size, do hop on my website because I've got a step-by-step measuring guide on there. So I've got super tiny ones and bigger ones. I do make this ring in a gazillion different colours, but today I'm showing you guys neon pink with the teal sparkles.
Fab. Okay. Brilliant. Now everyone's asking where they can, how they can buy them. So Lindsay's asking actually, what's the chain made of? Does that make sense to you, that question? Right?
Yeah.
Go on.
I should have said that. Yeah, these are curb chains. I get them from Hatton Garden in London. Gold plated, but you can have silver too. Just let me know. Yeah, if you do want sterling silver or a more precious metal, I can definitely get that for you. Just send me a message with your order. And I've got one ring left to show, which is a new shape from this year, which is based on the classic signet ring kind of style. So it's much smaller. It's a much more subtle piece. If you sort of fancy a bit of colour, you're looking for a cute little gift, but the big one's too much. And they also come on with gift cards.
Oh wow, lovely. Okay, so you're offering an offer, I should say, this week. Can you tell us about your offer, your market offer? And Ian, our event producer, he's gonna put it up on the screen as well so everyone can see it.
Yeah, absolutely. So my offer today is if you spend £50 on anything on my website, I will give you a free hair clip. And I promise it'll be a really lovely, sparkly, cool one.
Fab. Okay, so if you want to catch up with Kaz, if you want to order from Kaz, there's a lot of interest in the chat, and I can see. So if you want to follow up, then you've got your voucher code there. But if you're in our bot, then our clever bot will give you all of this. We've got a sellers gallery, which will there's a section for each seller, so you'll be able to go and find out what they're selling, get all the voucher codes, which is fab. So make sure you get into our bot if you haven't. So thanks so much. How was that for is that your first experience of selling on a live show, is it, Kaz?
This is my first experience. I've been so excited. I think my family's going to be really relieved that I've actually done it now.
Well, I think you did amazing. Everybody was saying in the comment that it was like super pro. So well done. You did amazing. And just to say as well, thanks so much for that, Kaz. It was brilliant, and you all know where to go. Perhaps Ian can stick it back up on the screen again. You all know now where you need to go if you want to get her stuff. But this market really is about celebrating small business owners and independent business owners, some of whom have had a really tough year this year. One thing that you can do to support is obviously buy your gifts from small business owners. They don't necessarily have the big marketing budgets like some of the bigger high street brands, and they really appreciate it. But even if you can't buy, you can share. So you can share this broadcast, like hit share on it, share it with other people, and that in itself is just so helpful. Okay, so thanks so much to Kaz, really brilliant, well done. And we're going to be bringing on our next seller now. So we've got something a little bit different for you now. I did say actually it was going to be a bit like QVC, but it is a little bit like QVC. So our next seller is we've got Maddie, and Maddie is going to be selling knitting kits. She's got some amazing stuff. So hi Maddie, just good to see you. I'd love to know more about what you're going to be selling on the market. I think it's Maddie's first time as well, so she's excited, aren't you? I think about doing it. Yeah, she looks really excited. So do you want to start by sharing with us what it is that you do and what you're going to be selling on the market today?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Maddie Harvey. I'm a knitwear designer and knitting teacher. I'm based in Edinburgh. I create knitting patterns, knitting kits, and knitting classes that aim to help knitters develop their creativity and their confidence. I have got a couple of new beginner knitter kits to share with you today, as well as some other kits for more experienced knitters that would make really nice gifts for a knitter that you know, or if you're a knitter yourself, you might be knitting up gifts for people. And so I've got a couple of kits that might be good for that, things that are speedy to knit if you're short of time.
Okay, brilliant. So you're going to show us what you've got in just a second. Do you have to have, I'm asking this probably from quite a personal point of view, but like, do you have to have knitting experience, or do you have to be good at knitting? Like, are they suitable for anybody at any level, or do you need some experience to be able to knit your patterns?
No, so the beginner kits that I'm going to show you are suitable for people who have never done knitting before. They come with access to a great online course which shows you everything that you need to know, and it's very, very detailed, and it kind of breaks everything down very slowly, step by step. So you could definitely use these kits to learn to knit.
Fab. Okay, well, do you want to show us, you've got a few kits to show us, haven't you? Be good to see them.
Yeah, so I'll start with the kids learn to knit kit. So that one comes with yarn. You get 3 different colors, which helps make it a bit more creative for kids, and they can use those to knit up little projects such as a little hand puppet. So you'll get also in the kit, you'll get buttons and extra wee bits of yarn to decorate their creations. And obviously you'll get a set of nice chunky knitting needles. It helps kids to make progress really quickly. And it's, you know, nice and satisfying if they can knit up something quickly and see the results of their work. And that all comes in a lovely kit bag. And you can also add into that, I have a kids knit book available that you can add into that kit as well. So that's the kids one. The adult set is similar in that you get really chunky yarn and chunky needles, again, to help you make quick progress and to be able to see your stitches. So you'll get a whole ball of this lovely big wool from Rowan Yarns. I've got 5 different colours of this, and that's enough to make one of these hats here.
Okay, everyone's saying how much they love that hat, Maddie. There's a lot of comments, people saying they love that hat. So you get enough to make one of those, that's right?
Yes, and you can add in, this is an alpaca pom-pom. So you can add in one of those. I think that just gives it a really nice finishing touch. I love wearing this. I always get lots of compliments.
I might buy one
that
for my
beginners
to make one for me. No, I might have a go. Okay, carry on. Tell us more.
So that adult kit comes with a how to knit book, which is really good. It breaks it all down for you, and it also you'll get a link to that online course that I mentioned before. So it really caters for people who like to learn from books and people who like to watch and see somebody else doing it and then repeat it themselves.
Fab. Okay, so I've got a question here from Deborah is asking, the children's kits, are they suitable? What sort of age are they suitable from?
I would say probably about 7 upwards. If you've got a slightly younger child who's quite dexterous and good with their hands and likes making things, they could probably manage. But I would say generally 7 upwards.
Fab. Okay, and I think you've got one more. Is it one more kit you've got, which is the fingerless gloves? Is that right? That's the third kit. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the other new kit that's launching today. This is a fingerless mitt kit. So this is for a little bit more of an experienced knitter. It is knitted. If you're a knitter, you'll know this term, but it's knitted in the round. So it's not knitted on flat on these big needles that are behind me there. This one comes in it takes 2 colors, and I've got them in 3 different color combinations. and they knit up nice and quickly because it's quite thick yarn. So if you're knitting gifts, this would be a good one to go for, or if you want it as a present for a knitter, that would also be great.
Fab. Okay, well, there's definitely a lot of interest in the comments. Lots of people saying that they would love it and that they love the hat and they love the gloves. So you've got a special offer on, haven't you, this week? Can you tell us about your special offer? And Ian will put it up across the screen as well.
Yeah, so I've got 10% off all my kits in my online shop if you use the code MHDXJM.
Fab. Okay, and that is valid for the whole of the market week, isn't it, until Sunday? So people can get that there as well. Well, that's been amazing. How was this is your first experience, isn't it, of a live? How was it, or this type of live, I'm guessing?
Yeah, great. Yeah, it's nice to have somebody else here, you know, and you're not just doing it by yourself. So
yeah, totally. Is there anything else that you want to share that people might find useful, or questions that people ask you a lot that, you know, might be worth sort of mentioning before we finish up?
I suppose the thing is, people always want to know about how difficult it is, and I think if you're an experienced knitter, you can knit away and you make it look very easy, whereas when you're a beginner, it does take a lot of practice, and you just have to take it one step at a time, and you will get there. So if you want to learn, these kits would be fab, and just persevere.
Fab. Okay, and one last question about that is, why do you love to knit? I'm guessing a lot of people say it's relaxing and it's sort of like really good for the mind. What is it that you love so much about knitting?
I think I love the creativity of it, that you can take, you know, a ball of yarn and you knit it and you've made something. And I think that is really good for people's confidence. It really helps them, it just makes you feel good if you create something. And I think being creative is part of being human. We all create things, and knitting is just another outlet for that creativity.
Fab. And we've got so many creative people here at the market. You're going to see many more people like Maddie across the week. So thank you so much. Ian's got your discount code up on the screen. If you've joined us since Maddie's been here, then if you head into our messenger bot, you can type reminders, or you can just type anything in the chat, and our clever bot will tell you all about the sellers and where you can buy things, and discount codes, all that kind of stuff will be available to you. So thanks so much for that, Maddie. We're going to move on to our next seller. So thank you so much. You did brilliant. Thank you so much. And if you've just joined us, during the broadcast, then this week is all about celebrating small business owners. It's been a really tough year for lots of small business owners. They don't necessarily have the kind of marketing budgets that some of the big brands have, and a lot of them would have gone out to, they might have hired pop-up shops, or they might have gone out and sold at markets. So this is a way to help people to sell online. I'm using my platform to share people's products and services. A lot of these people are my clients for my Build Your Online Audience program, who I've been working with through the year. In fact, all of them are. And so it's really nice to be able to kind of share my platform with them. One thing that you can really do to support small business owners, well, there's two. Obviously, you can buy some of your gifts, and a lot of them are offering really great discounts this week. But the other thing is you can just hit share on this broadcast. That is a really amazing thing that you can do. And something I haven't mentioned so far is that we're supporting two charities this year. So we're supporting Maggies, and we are also supporting Homestart. They're two charities that are going to be helping children and families this Christmas. Both do really important work, and 25% of the sellers' fees go to those two charities. So do hit share. Tell everyone about this broadcast. That's a really important thing that you can do, even if you've bought all your Christmas presents and you haven't anything else to buy, although I'm sure you're going to be tempted by some of the sellers here today. Just hit share on this broadcast and let more people know about these small businesses and the great work that they do. Okay, so we're going to bring in our next seller now. So we've got another jeweler. So we've got Elin, and she's going to be showing us her jewellery collection. We've got a few jewelers, I should say, across the week. and all different styles. So it's going to be very different from what you saw earlier with Karen. So yeah, Elin, lovely to have you here. Tell us more about your collection. Well, actually, tell us a bit about you and your work, and then we'd love to see some of your jewellery.
Great. Hi, Janet. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for having me on today. My name's Elin, and I'm a jewellery designer and maker based in Bristol. I specialise in handmade, geometric-inspired pieces. So basically, if you like understated, elegant jewellery, then my work is definitely for you. And I also make everything from 100% recycled silver and gold-plated silver.
Fab. Okay, so we would love to see some of your pieces. Your background looks amazing, by the way. It looks lovely. Not gaudy like mine. I feel a bit a bit gaudy and not very tasteful in comparison. Yeah, so we'd love to see some of your pieces. So do you want to share some of your pieces?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you some of the sort of more giftable pieces I've got. I've got lots of stuff online, but I've just picked out a little selection for you today to have a look at. So I'm going to start with my meteorite necklaces. I don't know how well you can see these, but
yeah, you can see it well.
They're sort of like a little faceted necklace. This is the gold one, and I also have a silver version, which is here. So they're a really lovely piece, quite simple, but lovely as a sort of go-to everyday type of necklace. The silver one is £60 and the gold one's £80, but I'm offering 15% off across the week. So obviously you can that discount applies at checkout, so you can get money off both of those. Then I'm also just going to show you, I've got earrings that match those. These are really quite hard to show, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see them that well. But again, it's those sort of lovely little faceted bits. Or if you fancy something a little bit smaller, then there's these little ones as well. They're really nice for a second piercing as well, so they look really good with other pieces. So I'm also going to show you, I've got this lovely double circle necklace. This is a real bestseller for me. This is the gold one. I'm not sure if you can, how well you can see that. And it also comes in silver. The gold is £75 and the silver's 50. But as I say, it's 15% off, so you get money off those. Or if you fancy something a little bit smaller, these are really nice as gifts. I've got a teardrop, a triangle, and a circle, and there's actually also a diamond one, which I haven't got to show, but again, it's available online.
Fab. Okay. And you've got another to show. You've got a couple more pieces to show, or
yeah. I've got a few more to show you. Again, I've got so if hoop earrings are your thing, I've got these really nice little hoops with a charm, silver version and also a gold version. And these are really nice actually because they the charm is detachable. So if you just fancy wearing them as a plain hoop, you can just take the charm off and pop it back on if you want a bit more sparkle. So they're super versatile. And I also just wanted to really quickly show you, I've got a new collection of rings that's just come out, which I'm just popping on my fingers so you can you can see them more clearly. I'm going to hold those up. So we've got, there's a bubble ring, this really nice diamond-shaped signet ring, a band, and a little pinky ring as well.
Fab. And they're all amazing. And there's a few people, I'm tempted as well. There's a few people down there saying that they really fancy the double circle necklace. I think that I fancy that one as well. But definitely lots of people are very tempted by those. What would be really nice actually is if you could talk a little bit about the design and the making process. It would be lovely to hear more about that.
Yeah, sure. So I guess my design ethos I would sum up as beauty and simplicity. So really what I like to do is to take maybe a simple shape or a motif and just see how far I can take that. So something like the circles, you know, how can I explore that and how can I make different pieces from it? So I'll tell you more about this one, but this one is made from square section eco silver wire, and basically I formed the circles and then saw them out and solder them, and then polish and finish to give them a really nice sort of clean, crisp look to the finished piece. The little meteorite necklaces, they're made in a slightly different way. This little piece here is carved from wax and then that's cast into silver. So that's a slightly different method for making that one. And that's what gives it that sort of nice sparkle that you can see there.
Fab. Okay, and you've got some special offers for us this week. Can you remind us what your offers are for the week, and then Ian will stick them up on the screen again.
Yes, sure. So it's 15% off anything on my site all of this week. So that runs up until Sunday. You just need the code Janet15 and pop that in at checkout, and it'll automatically take the money off. And I should also just say as well that everything comes packaged and ready to gift. So I use this nice grey tissue paper, and there's a lovely teal bow on the top. So if you are buying it as a present, then it's something that you can gift straight away.
Fab. Okay, and before we finish up with you, actually, I've got a question from Rhiannon. So Rhiannon's saying, do you take? So I'm reading questions and looking at the camera at the same time. So do you take commissions? Your pieces are amazing.
Yes, I do. I'm just in my sort of final few days of taking commissions at the moment because I just need to make sure that everything is ready in time for Christmas. But if you've got something in mind, or if you want a little tweak to a piece, then by all means get in touch and I can definitely sort something out, as long as it's at some point this week.
Brilliant. And I think I remember reading somewhere that you can commission completely from scratch, but you can also adapt something that somebody's already got. I think I remember reading that in some of your notes.
Yeah, that's right. So sometimes people just want the same design, but maybe slightly bigger, slightly smaller, or in a different metal. Sometimes I've done rose gold plated things for people because that's their preference. Or, as you said, you can do something absolutely completely from scratch with maybe just an idea of what you want, or something that you've been inspired by that you'd like me to come up with a few designs for.
Fab. Okay, well, thanks so much. It's been really brilliant to have a look at your pieces and also find out a little bit more about how you make them and how you design them. So as you can see, Elin's details are all up on the screen. Have you sold live before? I think you've sold on one of mine before, haven't you, Elin? You were on last year, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right. It was my first go last year. So this is my second attempt, but it's been great actually. Really good fun to come on and chat about the pieces.
Brilliant. Okay, so you all know what to do now. So thanks so much, Elin. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. If you would like to buy anything from Elin, she's got a special offer for you. It's just for the market week. So you need to head into our messenger bot. So let me know in the chat. I think everybody's got the hang of it now, but if you hit reminder, then our clever messenger bot will send you into, we've got a sellers like a gallery with links to their websites and all of the voucher codes and discount codes. So our clever messenger bot will do that for you. Kim's about to order, so she's definitely interested. And yeah, that's just head into the bot and you can find all of the sellers across the week actually. So you can also have a bit of a sneak preview of who's coming up over the week. And if you've been here from the start, then you've probably said this a couple of times already. If you've joined us partway through, this week is really about celebrating small business owners. Some of them have had it like really tough this year, completely had to take their business online. They've had to completely changed their plans. In some cases, some of the sellers that you'll meet this week, they've actually had to like rebuild their business from the ground up. It's been a massive change. So this week is really about supporting those small business owners, and there's several ways that you can support. So one way is obviously to buy your Christmas gift from small business owners. They don't necessarily have the big marketing budgets of some of the big stores and the big brands, and they really appreciate your support. But often you're getting things that, you know, are individual, that other people won't necessarily, you know, not everybody else is going to have. It's definitely not on the high street. But the other way, if you've already done all of your Christmas shopping already, then if you just hit share on this broadcast, that in itself is huge, because if you share this broadcast with your friends and family, then that in itself can be a huge help to small business owners, many of whom have had it really, really tough this year. And that's what this event is all about. It's about celebrating them, and also, you know, encouraging you to buy from small business owners. It's really, really important. So we're going to take a little tiny break now, not a break as such, so don't go anywhere. But before our next seller, I'm going to talk to you about something that you might want to buy from me. So Ian hopefully has got some of our pictures at the ready. So as you may know, I have a product. So I have a service-based business where I help small business owners to learn how to market themselves online, and in particular how to build an audience online, because that's something that's really come up so much this year I should say, is lots of businesses who were just doing everything in person have had to learn how to market themselves online. They've had to learn how to do marketing. They've had to learn how to do social media, all of this stuff, and it's been a huge shift. I also have a product as well, though. So all of these business owners actually that you'll see this week, they're all my clients, because I work with product and service-based businesses. So I have the 2021 social media diary and planner. Some of you have got it already, I think, and it comes in 4 different styles, and Ian will probably pop the slide up in just a second so that you can see the 4 different covers. If you don't have one already, or it might be something that you want to buy for somebody in your family or a friend, but I'll give you a quick look in the inside if you haven't seen the inside before. So I often say it's not just a diary, it's a content planning tool, because it's got awareness date and key dates throughout it, but it's also got these planning templates. So just trying to find the right place to show it to you there. Where's the best place? If I was back or forward, there you go. That's the annual bit. Not very, I need to move things around a little bit on my desk so I can show you better. That's it. Oh, it's not very good at all, is it, this window? Okay, that's what I need to do. There we go. There you go. There's me trying to work out all my tech setup. Then we've got, you can also do, it's quite difficult to see that with the light, but you can also do your got your quarterly planning in there as well. And we've also got, it's got sections for daily planning as well. Just trying to show you that in the light, so you can put all your different social media for each day on there, and it comes with full instructions at the beginning on how to use it. So this would be a great gift. So if you've got a friend that runs a business and likes pretty things, oh god, this is hard. There we go. That's the instructions at the beginning. If you've got a friend that runs a business and needs help to plan out their content, this could be a really gift. But we've also got this year, we've got these bundles. So Ian, who's our event producer, here we go. So we've got our Planner Addict bundle. So this has got a diary. It's got a notebook in there. It's got a pen in there, and also got a mug in there. So if you've got a small business owner that you work with, they're 60, or a friend or family, they're £65, but we've got 10% off everything in our shop that's diary related this week. We've extended our Love Your Diary code. Ian, I don't know if you want to hit the next one. So we've also got our content creator. Oh, that's the different covers actually that the diaries come in. So we've got leopard, we've got the retro, we've got the one down the bottom is the Broadway, and the grey. I don't know if anyone can, the slate, I should say, not grey. I don't know if anyone can guess which has been the most popular one this year. Then we've got a couple of other bundles. So Ian, I don't know if you could show we've got the Leopard Lover bundle. So that's £65 with 10% off. So that could be a good gift for somebody who loves all things leopard. I'm going to talk about my mug in just a second. And then we've got the Planet Addict, we've got the content creators. Yes, we've got that one as well, which has got our retro cover in as well. So they've all got mugs and notebooks and pens. So if you've been thinking about getting one, there's 10% off for this week, but also one of those bundles could be a great gift for the content creator in your life, another small business owner who needs to plan out their content. Now, before we move on to our next seller, we're going to have a bigger giveaway this week, which starts tomorrow. And I don't know whether to tell you about it, but let me know in the chat if you were here at the beginning and you saw mine and Ian's intro song. Let me know in the chat if you were there at the beginning and you saw mine and Ian's intro song. It's something to do with that, but we're going to start it tomorrow. So yeah, if it made you laugh, yeah, then it's something to do with that. We'll tell you more about it tomorrow. However, I do like a giveaway, and I've worked out my camera thing now. But can you see that? I've got these mugs which everybody loves. We've got 3 of these ones. These are my Get It Done mugs. We've got 3 of those to give away. If you want to grab one of these, if you want to win one of these today, so Lindsay's saying tell us, then you just need to head into our messenger bot and you need to type well, actually it'll just be there's a button that says giveaway. If you saw the song, we've got a great competition for you. It starts tomorrow. We're going to reveal it tomorrow. If you missed the song, don't worry, we'll show you, but you'll see it again tomorrow because it's the beginning of every show. But if you want to win one of these Get It Done mugs, we've got 3. If you head into the messenger bot, I think you should be in it, then there's a button there which will tell you what to do. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so I think it's about time now to bring on our next seller. Amazingly, I'm running exactly to time, which is something which is quite unusual for me. So we're going to bring our next seller on now. So we've got Tony, and Tony sells gift hampers. So he's going to be talking about some of the offers that he's got. Before we bring on Tony, just a reminder as well that this week is all about supporting small business owners. Many of whom they've been really, hit hard this year, and they really do need your support. So one way you can support is to buy some of these gifts. Most of the sellers across the week, we've got 25 across the week. It's a lunchtime daily show. Most of them are going to be offering some kind of discount or offer. It's going to save you money. What they're offering is often quite unique. But also, even just by hitting share on this broadcast and sharing it with your family and friends, you're getting these products and services in front of a bigger audience, and you can help in that way as well. So yeah, let's bring Tony on. Tony's going to be talking about his gift hampers. So hi Tony, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks, Janet. A little bit nervous.
Have you done something like this before, Tony, or was this your first time?
Never. It's my first time.
Cool. Okay, well, looking really good. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your product that you're selling on the market, and also your offer that you've got for us today? You good to go, Tony?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting double playback in the headphones, so I might have to take them off.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Tony Olsen from Maggies and Homestart. I'm going to take them off. Yeah. I'm going to take them off. Hopefully.
Take them off.
Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry, my name's Tony Olsen from Maggies and Homestart. We're a business gift sourcing company based in Newcastle under Lyme in Staffordshire. Been in the industry for about 29 years. Like everybody else, we found it very difficult during the recession. However, today what I'd like to share with you, we do the general ranges of promotional merchandise, but right now we want to promote our hampers, and I've got some of those on show today. Okay,
show us one of your hampers then, Tony.
This is the main one here. It's part of a range. We've created a range of hampers that are £25. Sorry, start again. They're normally £35, but we're selling them for £29.95 today to customers through the marketplace. We're also offering a 12% discount on any orders that are coming through to us during the course of this next week up until Sunday evening.
Okay, sorry, Tony. I was muting myself so that you, so we didn't get any feedback. Okay, so that's your main offer. Ian, are you able to put up Tony's offer across the screen? Are there any particular products that you want to show us? Any particular things that you want to highlight to us?
Yeah, if I may. The sort of things that we include in our hampers, we've gone for hampers where the products are more artisan. So the benefits of that for our customers is they're more unusual. It's not a typical product that you're going to get if you're going to the supermarket and putting your own hamper together. I've got to tell you that Joe and Steph's popcorn is my favourite of all time in popcorn. So many different flavours. I definitely recommend those. We also do alcoholic hampers. So if you want a gin or vodka or any type of alcoholic hamper, we could put those together as well. We do bespoke hampers. Every single hamper that we do, yes, you choose the price. So if you're using the best-selling range like we're doing here, then we put together the hamper contents to suit your particular requirements. So if you wanted a coloured theme, like this client wanted pink, we've got blue, green, all sorts of things like that. But it's the products that we put in as well that are distinctive. So these are whiskey stones, great for cooling your drink, but you don't water the alcohol down.
Fab, and we've got a few questions for you, Tony, actually. So Finn's asking where you ship to. Mandy's saying that it's exactly what she's looking for. Yeah, so that's the first couple of questions. So where do you ship to, Tony? I'm not sure that he can hear me. He's putting his headphones back on now, but I'm pretty sure that he ships to all over the UK. And where do you ship to, Tony? Could you not hear me without your headphones?
It's very.
Oh, he can't hear me. Don't worry. This is a live market. This is what happens. So don't worry. Can you hear me now, Tony?
I can. Yes.
Yeah. So where do you ship to?
It's just there's a delay on the headphones. I can.
Okay, so all over the UK, and also, what was the other question that somebody asked? No, I think that's it. I think it's just where do you ship to in the UK? Jacqueline wants to have a look at the contents of your hamper, and do you want to show us a few products? There are some pictures on your website, aren't they? And all of the pictures and the links to your website, everything is there inside our bot. If you're not inside our bot, then just get inside the bot and you'll be able to have a look at everything. Is that right, Tony?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. We're going to leave him there because he's having serious delay on his headphones. The thing about doing like a market like this live is that things like this happen, and that's okay because I'm here to keep talking if Tony can't hear me. So we've put Tony's details across the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling across now. So it's 12% discount. You've got the discount code there. And Tony, I'm sure, will be happy to jump onto the comments as well. And if you've got any questions about any of the products, Tony will jump on. People seem very interested. And I was going to say, actually, that hampers, I think, particularly given the circumstances we're in at the moment, are probably a really nice gift to give people, because especially they're personalised and you can pick out specific products that you think people might like. So actually, I think it's probably a really nice gift. So bye to Tony. Thanks so much for that. Sorry, there was a bit of a delay on his headphones, but we got the gist. Don't worry. And my job is to kind of keep talking and make sure that we keep things moving. So it's all fine, no problem at all. And we've got our clever messenger bot. If you're not inside it, just type something or put a reminder in the messages at the bottom, and you'll get all of the details. And Tony's there in our seller gallery. Okay, so we are coming up to our last seller of the day. Amazingly, I'm running to time. I feel like I need a booster seat or something. I'm a little bit low down today. So our last seller, actually, there's a real story and with my background in journalism, I'm always like, I think it's important to share the story sometimes behind product, and there's a really strong story behind this product here. So I'm really excited to introduce you to Claire Goodwin Fee. I hope I'm saying that right, Claire. She'll tell me off in a moment if I'm not, because there really is a really strong story behind her product. Before we move to the last seller in today's show, first of all, let me know in the chat if you've enjoyed today, if you'd enjoyed our live show today, and would like to have more tomorrow, because we've got a lunchtime show going across the week. We've got a variety of sellers, all with different types of product, so there's something for everyone. And just to kind of reiterate, this week is really about supporting small business owners. A lot of them have had a really challenging time this year. Some have completely, and some of the sellers you'll meet this week have completely had to build their business back up from nothing. They've had to completely pivot, completely change, and you're going to meet some really interesting people and hear some really interesting stories. So if you want to come back tomorrow. If you want to hear mine and Ian's song again as well at the beginning, we did have a lot of fun recording it, then make sure that you are registered with our messenger bot. I've said it a lot of times already, but to support, small business owners, they don't often have the big budgets of the big high street brands who can pay for ads and all sorts, and they really rely on this kind of thing. Ordinarily they probably would have been out at markets or doing pop-up shops or whatever. So there's many ways you can support. The first way is to buy, so to do some of your Christmas shopping from our market. There's loads of great offers this week. But the second way is just hit share on, if you've arrived, if you've arrived partway through and you haven't done, please hit share, because that's one way that we can get these products and services in front of more people. We're also supporting 2 really great charities. So we're supporting Maggies, we're supporting Homestart, 2 great charities that support children and families. So I'm going to bring on our last seller now, Claire, who has a really strong story to share. Can you believe my mum is actually phoning me during this broadcast? I'm not joking, my mum is phoning me. But I'm going to hand over to Claire, and I would love it, Claire, if you could share your story with everyone and the story behind your product.
I will do. Hi everybody, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for having me today. It's just, you're so excited. I feel all in the Christmas spirit today. So I am the founder and CEO of an organisation called Frontline 19, and what we do is we provide free counselling to the NHS and frontline workers. So as we all know, this has been a really tough year for them, and at the start of the pandemic I was sitting at home thinking about some of the people that have been so caring to my family. My dad was sick back in 2018. Unfortunately, he was in a coma in King's College in London. Big shout out to them if anyone's watching. And they saved his life. They were absolutely amazing. And the care and dedication that they gave to him was just outstanding. So off the back of that, I was sitting at home thinking, how could I help those people that would know the medical stuff, but maybe would struggle with maybe the onslaught and the difficulties of kind of a new disease and all of the complicated stuff that goes with that. So that's how Frontline 19 was created. So we help around about 1,000 to 1,500 people a week. As you can imagine, when the second wave hit, that increased somewhat. So we're completely all based with volunteers. None of us get paid for the work that we do. And yeah, so today I'm going to show you all of our lovely brand new merchandise, particularly this one, which is my absolute favourite. This is a limited edition one for Christmas. If you message us on our Facebook page, which is frontline19.com, you can go on our Facebook page and you can let us know if you like one. And what this is about, at the moment, I'm a hugger and I really miss giving people hugs. I don't know if anybody else out there feels the same. I miss hugging my friends, some of my family. And so what this T-shirt is, it says on the front, this is another one that we've got as well. It says on the front here, this is an IOU until we can hug again. And what we're doing is we're asking people to take pictures of themselves in the T-shirts and hashtag IOU a hug, so that you can tell people how you feel about them and really share that spirit, because we know that things will get better and that, you know, we will get through this together, but we just need to just push on a little bit more. So that's what these are all about. I feel like I've spoken loads, Janet.
No, that's perfect. You needed to tell your story, and it is I think people are really touched. I'm looking at the comments, and people are really touched by what you're sharing. And what Claire's managed to do is I think she covered this at the beginning, but she's managed to persuade counsellors and psychotherapists to give up. Generally, it's just an hour a week to support NHS frontline workers. And I shared this in an email I sent out, but she's actually had to experience a little bit of backlash, because there's been some people out there who said, well, I don't want to give up my time or whatever, which is kind of understandable. But at the same time, she's pushed through, and she's had some difficult times really, but she's pushed through and she's created these t-shirts, and it's amazing. I know that what you're campaigning for, Claire, is you're campaigning for government support. You want them to pay, obviously, for these counsellors and psychotherapists' time, but in the meantime, buying one of these t-shirts for yourself or for someone in your family. And I love the whole idea of virtual hug, especially as so many of us won't be able to see family, people that we love this Christmas. I just love the idea of buying this for somebody that you love. So if you haven't hit share already, you totally have to hit share now, because people need to hear this. They need to hear Claire's story. It's such a powerful story, and you will be supporting NHS and frontline workers in getting the help and support that they need and otherwise wouldn't be able to afford. I shared with Claire yesterday, my mum, who was just calling me. My mum was a nurse, and thankfully she's retired. She's retired, but she would have been at the front line, and on her salary, even as a very experienced nurse, I'm not sure that somebody at that stage would be able to afford to have to pay for counselling out of their own money. And we all know what waiting lists can be like on the NHS. So it is such an amazing idea. So Claire, tell us where we can get hold of these t-shirts, where we can order. It's all inside, obviously, our sellers gallery, but Ian will put it up on the screen.
We've got a dedicated little merchandise store with lots of kids t-shirts, little tote bags, so if you want a little shopping one, and we've got these little bright rainbows, because we wanted to show a little bit of brightness, a little bit of hope. Some of the people that we are helping are intensive care nurses. They're really struggling, and they just need to keep going and keep doing the amazing work that they do. So if you purchase one of these, all of the proceeds go back into our organisation, so that we can keep doing the work that we do, because as you can imagine, we're getting busier and busier, and more people. They're talking about a third wave now. So if anybody could help us in any way by buying one of the virtual hugs t-shirts, the limited edition ones you can get via our Facebook page, just look for Frontline 19, and all the rest of the merchandise. There's other colorways of these on our website, and we've got sweatshirts for children with the Thunderbolt on there, and adults. There's loads of stuff on there, and we've even got some special nurses and doctors ones too. So any purchases will be very grateful for, so we can keep doing the work and keep helping the amazing people in the NHS, London Ambulance, all of those people that are on the front lines, really supporting us to stay healthy at the moment. So, and I must quickly say a quick hello to my dad, who's probably having a cup of tea as we speak.
Your mum's here. I think that's your mum. It's your mum, Sheila. Hi, mum. I've seen your mum. She just commented. My mum's still trying to find the page, I think. But really amazing one to finish up with today as well. I think so. Please show your support. There's a really strong story here. It's a little bit of an unusual one, because most of the other sellers all of them are selling their products and services. It's their business. Claire's set up this business in order to support a really great cause. So we are. Thanks so much, Claire. That was amazing. And she did really well. She was a pro. She was there. Yeah, and love your hat as well. So thanks so much, Claire. As ever, if you head into our messenger bot, so you just need to type reminder or anything, in fact, in the comments, and you will be taken into our bot. Do let me know in the chat if you're going to be coming back tomorrow, because we would love to see you tomorrow. We've got some amazing sellers. I don't know, Ian, if you've got our slide to hand where we can share who we've got coming up tomorrow. If not, I can tell you a little bit about who we've got coming up tomorrow. Got some amazing businesses coming up tomorrow. So we've got Finn, who I think is there in the chat. Finn's going to be, she's got an amazing new clothing brand, but actually Finn, sorry, I'm looking at my screen on the side over here. Finn had to rebuild her business from the ground up. She had a formal dress, prom dresses, that kind of thing. Her business, you can imagine what happens to a business like that in COVID, but she's launched her own clothing brand, which is amazing. I got one of her sweaters at the weekend. We've also, I'm just looking at my Tuesday list here. I'm guessing if we haven't got the slides, Ian, otherwise we'd have stuck it up. But then we've got who else? We've got Natalie. So we've got another jeweler tomorrow. She's going to be sharing, Natalie Todd, going to be sharing her range. We've also got Erica and Charlie Bell. They had a wedding cake business. That was their main thing, wedding cakes. So they've had to really diversify, and they've got these like gorgeous like gift biscuits and little gingerbread men and stuff. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got Wendy Griffith. She's going to be selling some amazing cosmetics. And then we've also got Rhiannon, who I've seen here a lot today. Rhiannon teaches people how to bake bread at home. She's got online baking classes as well, and her business has had to completely transform and change this year. So I hope you agree with me that you've seen some amazing businesses this session. Let me know in the chat what you're going to be buying, and let me know whether you're going to be back tomorrow. We've got more fun for you tomorrow. We've also got a competition for you. So we're going to be introducing the competition that has something to do with mine and Ian's little song at the beginning. And if you'd like to win one of my mugs, just head one of these mugs here. Now I've worked out the camera. It took me a while. If you would like to win one of these mugs, we've got a few to give away, and just head into the giveaway. So thanks so much for coming. And don't forget that if you want to buy, if there's anyone in the world who hasn't got one of my 2021 social media diary and planners, there's 10% off all of my diary products this week, including things like mugs actually, and our gift bundles as well. So yeah, happy shopping, and tell people about this amazing market if you've had a great time, and particularly if you stumbled across it and you didn't know about it, do share it, let people know about it, that it's happening tomorrow as well. We would love to see you tomorrow. So thanks to all our sellers, and I'll see you tomorrow. And Ian, I think, is going to hit our outro. See you all tomorrow.